Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. Every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams. Two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Seminoles will kick this deep to begin the game. And he's going to bring this out from a... The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball and can help you out, but here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, and the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
Getting set up. It's a first down play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Physical run breaks through a tackle. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down play coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. Toss it to the back, running left. He shreds the tackle.
With the carry is the running back. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. Third down coming.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Gives it to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up.
Black 24. Black 24. Get set. Ready.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Fire. Belly stunner.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their half. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Yankee blue. 29 Philly. 2-9.
They're going to run it here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10.
Longer. Let's go. Longer. Can. Over. Go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They go with a direct snap. As the first down is still going. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida State 14, LSU 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
6-9-1. Gators score. Jackrabbit.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Lizzie.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Noles are in the red zone now. He'll hand it off. Will he score here? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll run the option. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the sack. Launching one to the end zone. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
And now the running back's got it again. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime.
Got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown. No.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. Every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.